So yeah, if you've been on the TL or just on social media this week or last 2 weeks, you've seen unfortunately Rams had let's call it, I guess, an episode really, where he posted a picture at first. Posted obviously to give some context actually. Of a few weeks back, I'd say around a month ago, he published footage from an interview where he was saying that he's been having suicidal thoughts, just the amount of abuse and trolling that he's experienced online since obviously his career started. The sheer amount of it has kind of pushed him to having suicidal thoughts. Obviously, it is non-stop. If you follow Rams, if you go on his page, and you can see it, and it's literally very relentless. Cool. So obviously, fast forward a couple of weeks from that interview, he posted a picture of a guy hanging, which is a bit mad.
Jesus.
With the caption "suicide." Couple minutes later, I'd say maybe about half an hour later, his family and management had to step in, took everything off his socials, and yeah, just sent a message that Rams is going through the appropriate steps. I think. In fact, what's the exact post?
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, Rams is on the care, blah.
Yeah.
Thanks. What do you call it? Management and family.
Yeah, and family. Cool. So let's start off by discussing, I guess, social media and mental health first, innit? Because obviously it seems to be, I don't know, like I'm old, innit? I'm 25, innit? I'm of a generation maybe. Oh, I don't know if I'm part of the generation or like the social media generation. I don't know if it's generation X, Y, Z or whatever. But I've always been in the school of thought that, boy, if people are getting onto you online, just come off your laptop, bro. Just come off the app. Take a break.
You know what? With that stance, I hear what you're saying, and in theory, it sounds so easy. Like, just turn off your phone, come off social media, deactivate your account, whatever. But when I was watching that interview, the one where he actually said he was having suicidal thoughts, I think it was at AMTV or something. Yeah. In that interview, he was saying how as soon as throwing it back, he had that situation with the summertime ball, whatever it was. And he had a terrible performance, right? That in that incident, he got loads of obviously abuse via Twitter, social media. Yeah. The first thing he did was deactivate his account. Yeah. Turn off his phone, everything. Yeah. But it didn't stop there. People were contacting his family. People were contacting his friends saying, "Rah, did you see my man's performance? Check, hey, pat on your boy." Friends were coming to him saying, "Hey, pat on your boy." People were coming up to his mum saying, "Rah, did you see Rams's performance?" So, although we would like to say,
that's big.
Bam, when I heard that, I was like, imagine somebody coming up to your mum saying, "Oh, did you see your son's performance?"
Let it breathe.
Let my man have some peace and serenity. But my point is,
some peace and serenity.
My point is,
oh God, imagine mum's just in Tesco. It's almost like, Auntie, did you see what?
And it's so realistic because I can picture it happening.
You just trying to get fish. In it. Nah, I was sick.
Oh God.
What?
So people coming up to his marge, people coming up to his friends saying, "You're patting your boy, this, that, and the other." Yeah. So while we could say, just turn off your phone, that will eliminate the problem. You can turn off from the media saturated world that we live in, but other people aren't turned off to that. So whereas if you take yourself, for example, if I take myself off of Twitter, I'm not on Twitter, you can still come to me and say, have you seen that thing on Twitter? Have you seen this? Have you seen that? So
that's a bit mad still.
You still need to be society, innit? So it's
I feel it. Escape. I feel it. I mean, I'm assuming he's got people, he must have people around him, friends, family, that will just share mad love in it, but I do get, not to discredit his emotion and be like he's being silly, because I do 100% understand that, brother, it's a lot. It's a lot to sign into social media every day and just see hatred. That's intense.
Whether you're intense. Whether you're a musician,
whether you're celeb or not, I get it that it is just a mad thing. And it's not even a but, like I said at the start of me starting speaking. I'm just not a social media done like that, innit? And I've never experienced it to the level he's experienced it. So I guess I can't really talk until, God forbid, I experience it. Like, do you feel me? It kind of just happens to certain people, and yeah, God forbid happens to me or all my loved ones, I guess. Cool. Now on to the specific.
The root cause?
The specific, as in the
specific incident.
Yeah, okay. The specific incident of Rams. I was speaking to someone else and they asked me the question: do you think he's brought this upon himself? For example, in prior episodes, we've obviously spoken about him picking up his own music and puffing out his chest, saying he's so hard. Obviously, if you're going to put that out there, then to some extent you've got to expect feedback from that point of view. Like, do you feel me? Because you've said, I am the hardest, or like, I'm sick. Naturally, people are going to give you their feedback, and if they disagree, because of the way you've come out and bravely said it in a kind of like braggadocious man, if that's the word. Is that the word? Braggadocious?
Braggadocious.
Yeah. Then you're gonna get something back. So do you think, in terms of not all the hate or not like the intense nature of it, but do you think he has brought some of the negativity back to himself? Like, do you think he's responsible for that?
I think that whenever you do something like that, there's always going to be people giving you feedback. Rest assured, in that interview I watched, he said it's not that, obviously he knows that if you say something like that, like, obviously there's people going to disagree, but I think it might be the level, like, I don't know how to say it, but
the way they
phrased it. There's being honest, and then there's just being horrible. Just
boying off
like,
the thing.
Completely, like, you're maxing it out.
You're
maxing out completely, which is, like, a bit unnecessary, but everyone's, I guess, entitled to their opinion.
But it's disgusting, though.
Like, obviously, the level that he must say it at, it's just ridiculous, and the volume of it as well. If you're constantly getting like comments like that, and you said it's relentless if you go on Rams's page.
It is.
Comments upon comments, then
his Instagram page
you'll just be
wow. If I read through his Instagram comments of a day,
what?
Jesus. People don't let my man rest, you know.
They're saying some gruesome stuff.
It's gruesome. It's not even like, this is not. You're just chatting jazz.
More time, everyone's like, you're fraud.
It's your fraud.
You're dead.
Like, my thing is that obviously, like, these stars know there's going to be people commenting on their lives because of social media and because of how intense it is and how intrusive it is. But the level that was happening to Rams, that's not acceptable in any shape or form.
How do you police that though? Like, it's not really policeable, isn't it? For like, you can't tell people to just stop.
At the volume that it's at, it's not policeable.
It's myth.
Yeah.
Instagram have even introduced this feature where apparently someone can put down like a violent comment, or a bully can put down a comment or whatever, and Instagram will hide the post. But the person thinking the abuse won't be able to see that it's hidden.
Okay.
But no one else can see it except for the person who posted it.
Oh, rah. Yeah. So what? Who's responsible for reporting that? The person whose post it is?
I think Instagram have like a filter method.
Oh, they're only
it's like YouTube. It's like YouTube. They have a filter, so they'll flag certain words that come up.
Mad.
So in YouTube, it holds the comments
that
are like very, very inappropriate.
Yeah.
But if you can still see it.
Yeah.
If you manage the account, you can still see it.
Yeah. So I don't think Rams is the most talented guy. That's my opinion.
Definitely not.
Do you think, having experienced this, if you were to put out tracks in the future, my assumption, even though this has happened, my assumption is that the hate won't still put together. I assume it will get less, but I don't think it will still put together. Should that stop him from putting music out? Because obviously, like, this is the way he makes his peas. Like, this is the way he feeds his family, whatever. It's the way he pays bills. Having gone through this now, like, how easy is it for him to just get back and do it? Because, like I said, the hate won't stop. Do you feel me? So, like...
Bro, he could move country or move to, like, a remote place within the country and that's secluded. Do you know what I'm saying? Just make bangers from his bedroom.
Yeah, I feel it.
Because if people are coming up to him in real life and saying, your son is dead, like...
Yeah, your shit.
How can you come up to Mumsy?
Yeah, that's a madness.
She's going home to cook and you're coming up to Mumsy.
Yeah, that's a madness.
But at the same time, like, you can't hide in fear of what
people say.
Like, you can't let other people control your life, because essentially that's letting other people control your life. But I just think that boy, he needs some therapy or some counselling. Like, he needs some therapy or counselling. Like, watching that interview, like, fam, I was just like, nah, this guy needs
some counselling still needs something.
They post, in that interview, they showed, like, a clip of Cadet in it, like, him and Cadet were, like, really close.
Yeah.
And obviously, Cadet, like, really upset him. And to the point where in the interview, they were talking about Cadet, Rams was crying, like, silent tears.
Yeah.
But basically, the clip, Cadet was talking about how he goes to counselling, and he's been to counselling for, like, 2-3 years. He goes regularly, and, like, it just helps him manage his stress. He said if he didn't have counselling, being a musician and being in the industry, he would just implode, fam. And I think he was saying that, I don't know if he was saying that Ram should get counselling or something.
Rams definitely should.
But in the interview, the guy that was interviewing him, the MTV guy that was interviewing Rams, he was like, basically at the end of the interview, he was just like, yeah, bro, like, I think you should just explore it. Like,
100%.
It will just help you
100%.
manage the stress, because, fam, even in the interview, he was just saying how sometimes he wakes up and he thinks, is this the last day? Imagine living your life like that.
Right, boy. I mean, I wish Rams all the best, speedy recovery, like I said. I'm never going to wish badly against anyone, in fact, doing music and trying to chase their dreams and feeding their families, putting peas, paying the bills, whatever, especially a young black man. And what's crazy to me, what's a bit confusing, is the guy still streams well. His singles still do well. Like, obviously Barking did well, Family Tree did well. There's a couple of tunes on here that I've got that have a couple million streams. The track I just played, Don't Play With Me, that's doing fairly well, do you feel me? So it's mad to see on the one side, like, it looks as if man is doing well, and he's getting on with it, and he's doing what he needs to do, and then on the complete other side, it's just the complete opposite. Man is breaking down, he's getting relentless abuse. So yeah, man, I wish him a speedy recovery. Yeah. Mental health is not a joke at all, so I don't even want to make it seem as if we're making light of it on this programme or on this show, because it's not a joke, and there are, especially as an artist, I can imagine it can get a lot in it just to be seeing and be reading stuff, be getting negative feedback, especially, like I said, the way it's come towards Rams. That can't be easy to see every day, innit? So yeah, wish Rams a speedy recovery. And I hope it doesn't stop him from doing what he needs to do in terms of making music.
Has to keep on.
Yeah, he just has to keep going, really, just has to keep on going.